All right, welcome back to the finale of today's pool play, where the number 2 seed Mavs will take on the number 1 seed SFO Eats. Club out of Northern California region, San Francisco, sounds like SF for San Francisco. They come in at 1-1. Mavs are at 2-0. The SPVC team that the Mavs beat earlier won their game, and they also beat this team, so they are 2-1. Mavs looking to go 3-0 and avoid the 3-way tie for first place in the pool. Although, unfortunately, it doesn't really matter at this point. They are out of bid contention. But want to play with some energy and momentum. Come back tomorrow, close out with another 2 or 3 wins. And head into Lone Star Regionals in May with some momentum. Thomas will lead us off. Carly Thomas, setter. She's joined in the back by Vincent and Green. Glover and ZZ and Novak ground out the front, and Glover taps over for the kill. Mavs up 1-0. Deflected. Vincent gets it up to Thomas, and then ZZ sneaks it inside the block. Just kind of manhandled that in. But that one goes for a point for Elites. Coach Kyla just yeeted our game ball to the other court because she thought it was an enemy ball, but it was our ball. It's back. Another quick tip, but this time by defended. And that falls in the holes in the defense. 2-2. That ball sent back over. Dug by Glover. And just falls. Just disconnect. 2-3. Mavs down 1. That goes off Mavs player 2-4. Gets blocked. 2-5. Novak just squeaks it over and gets the kill on a little adjustment having to make on that set. And Mavs lose track of that, and it falls on the Mavs side 3-6. Finds a spot on the Mavs side. They're quickly down 5-4 here early in the first. And Novak puts that one down to get the Mavs back on the scoring side. Jones back to serve. Now it's defended at the net by the Mavs, but playable. Novak just tips it over, but picked up by Elite again. Oh, we got some middles flying around trying to do some things that they're not used to. That aspect of the game. Back to Benson. Cross, but picked up. And they're going to catch us in the net, 4-9. That time Novak puts it down to get the Mavs back in it. Good deflection. Thomas able to get it to Benson. Roll shot. Right to a defender. And that's hit around the block. 5-10, Mavs down 5. Lee coming out fired up. Good defense in Green, and then Nolan. Good hustle by Elite to keep it in play, and then Thomas tries to back dump, but it's picked up by defense, and then block goes out of bounds off Mavs. Trying to get the team back into it, puts it down. Cotton checks in to serve for Benson. Trying to get the Mavs back in it. Need a run. And they're going to be in the net. Return the favor, 7-11. Nolan pointing that out to the ref. She's like, if you're going to call it on me, call it on them. Weird cross-court serve, but gets them a little bit out of whack. And Mavs get it back over. Good pickup by Novak. And then Thomas able to hang tough at the net as it rattles around on the other side. Mavs down 3 now. Dig by Green. Thomas tries to flick it over, but defended. Novak, big hit, just drifted over the scorer's table. 8-12 Mavs down 4. Short serve, but Novak picks it up, and then Thomas Glover can't get it to go, and nobody's paying attention on that on the lead side, and it falls for Mavs point. 9-12. Green will go back to serve. Jones checks in. Dig by Green. Perfect to Thomas, and then Jones flicks it over, and it goes off a defender for the kill. Mavs down 2. And that finds the back line for the ace for Green. 11-12, Mavs down 1. Another deep serve, but picked up this time by Ali. Put down, and that squeaks inside the line for a point for Ali. 11-13. Out of bounds off Mavs, serve, receive, 11-14. Tips the net, takes a little bit of power off, and then she digs out the hit, and then Green saves it, but it's too many hits. 11-15. And timeout. Coach Mallory takes timeout. Here we go, back from the timeout. Mavs down by 4, need a side out. And that clips the antenna. Mavs back down by 5. Simon runs a little slide action, tipped over, and Cotton somehow gets that up. And that's over. Legal hits. 11-17. That goes out. Mavs catch a break. Mavs had closed the gap to 1. 11-12. Their lead has rattled off 5 straight until that last side out. Thomas to the service line to try to get some more points. Good deflection. Thomas able to get it to Glover. Back, little curveball to the left. Action for Glover. Finds the spot for the kill. For the kill. And the point, 13-17. Tip. Oh, wow. Good effort. Mavs keep it alive. Good defense by Jones. Thomas with a shot to Glover and just takes a little bit off of it for the adjustment. Back set, tip. Back to Novak, down the line, defended. Cotton picks it up. Another tip by Novak, but just misses going over. 13-18. Good block at the net, but deflects out of bounds off Mavs. 13-19. Mavs down 6. Errant deflection off of Mavs player makes it 13-20, and that will bring out the timeout for the Mavs. Back from timeout. Mavs have a big hole to climb out of. They want a chance at the first set. Tough play at the net. Can't get it over. 13-21. Clean receive that time, and Glover's hit is out, 22-13. Another miscue at the front. Puts the Mavs down by 10. Never want to see a team give up, but they might want this one just to be over and then move along to the second set. And they call us in the net, 13-25. Rough set for the Mavs. They want to put that in the rearview mirror. We'll be back for the second set. All right, Mavs back. Second set, trying to get back on track and play like they played the first two games today. Glover, Thomas, and ZZ on the front. Green, Novak, and Cotton in the back. Here we go. That ball just kind of sailed a little bit. That gives Elite the first point. Clean receive that time. Thomas gets it to ZZ. Tries to sneak in the tip, but picked up by Elite. Another dig by Cotton. Thomas flicks it over. And that is hit out by Elite. So Mavs point. Green will go back to serve, and Nolan checks in. Finds a spot. Mavs defender, 2-1, Elite up. Hit goes into the net. 1-3, Mavs down 2. Glover's hit is deflected and kept in play. Another read. Glover tries to push it down the net, but can't get it to go. That's going to be a tough play. They can't get it to go. Glover just resets. Tip, and right over the block, 1-4. To the net, 1-5. Thomas's dump is deflected, heads up play by the defender, but Mavs get it back, and then Novak gets the deflection off the block for the kill, finally to get the ball back over to the Mavs to serve. Down by 3. Thomas to serve. Oh, and heads up play by Glover to send it over in the seam. Down 2. Got a little too excited. These Mavs were in the net on that overpass. Green able to pick up the short serve and then give Glover a shot. Back to Glover again. This time, a little too much push on the set. It's 3-7. And finally, Nolan gets a little tip to go over the block. Vincent will check in. Glover to serve. That's going to be a tough play. Wow, good heads up by Elite on the deflection by Nolan. Dug out by Green. Thomas. Vincent blocked back behind the defense, 4-8. Good hands by Glover. Novak. No go. Deflection at the net, and then Thomas back to Glover, and go to the big swing, but out, 4-9. Mavs down 5. Need a momentum breaker. And that It's deflected. That's not going to work. 4-10. Mavs down 6. Timeout for the Mavs. Playing defense out of their minds. Mavs can't get anything to go. At that time, Vincent gets it to go off the block. Jones comes in to serve. Dug by Carly, and then Glover gets it to Novak. And that goes off the Mavs, 5-11. Glover digs it out, but goes out of bounds, 5-12. Clean receive, back to Novak. And that'll end up as a elite point. Just cannot connect. On offense. That goes into the net, 5-14. Goes out. 6-14. That hit goes out. 7-14. Good block. Oh, but Leeds just keeping it. The ball is bouncing the Leeds way, keeping it in play, and then another hit off the Mavs block out of bounds. 7-15. Mavs down to 8. Lee kept that one in play, but this time Vincent throws it down with authority after Mavs able to move the ball around and create a more open net. skips over the net. Unlucky bounce again for the Mavs, 8-16. Everything working well for Elite. Deflected off Mavs, and Cotton can't get to it. 8-17. Another weird hit the net ball that just kind of doesn't go the Mavs' way. 8-18. That time they get Elite in the net. It's going to be 4 hits. Yeah, 10-18. That almost goes out of bounds, but Elite able to recover. And then Novak, just too much. 10-19. Thomas is able to get it over on a tight play at the net. Another option. And this time, Nolan connects. That one sneaks in, 11-20. Sure what the call was, but it's going to come back over to Mavs. It should be 12-19. There we go. All right, 12-19. Not sure what happened. I missed the call. Reversal. Thomas to serve. That splits the seam on the defense again, 12-20. And that was over. Oh, wait, what? I don't know. That clean hit, I guess, 12-21. And Glover is the block back on to the Mavs side. 12-22, Mavs back down by 10. Squander an opportunity. And Elite takes advantage of it. Goes up 23-12. 12:24. Match point for Elite. And that's a short serve. It can't be picked up, and that'll end the game. As the Mavs go 2-1 today, 3-3 for the tournament. I'm not sure how the points will sort out, but we'll play sometime tomorrow morning, 10, 11, or 12 o'clock, as there is a three-way tie at 2-1. It'll come down to sets. It looks like we will finish in second place, meaning we would play at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's unofficial, but we'll see what happens on once the stats updates. We'll let everyone know what time we'll be back tomorrow.